I do have a question to ask you. So after we came back home, right? We went out, we had some fun, and then
But this
I
is
took
home from
you.
where?
This is home from All You Can Street.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
After
yeah.
the show.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we had a good night.
We had a
after
good
that,
time. We had a good time. And we came back home, and I made you watch your first F1 race, which was the Canadian GP.
Yeah.
So I know you don't remember too much about it, but tell me give me your initial thoughts about that.
Okay, so we went for dinner after that show, and it was more like drinks. And then we went for drinks after that show, where we was just binge drinking. So when we got to the F1, when we
Yeah.
were watching
Yeah.
F1, I didn't even know that
Yeah.
that's what we came there to do. But like you all were interested in watching it.
Yeah.
You know my thoughts on F1. I find it the most boring thing to watch. Like as something to watch, but I don't want to watch someone take 100 laps when like 50 laps in I practically know who's gonna win.
Yeah, well, okay, so that's the thing. It's not just about taking the laps, like how I got into F1 was personally I had the same attitude. I said I don't want to watch cars go around in a circle. I have like zero interest in that. And then one of my friends was like, it's not a circle. It's a circuit.
Oh my god.
So you know what I mean? So like it's you just kind of have to get into it a little bit. It's one of those things where you have to understand the drivers, you have to get to know the teams, the stuff that goes on behind the scenes.
That's what I don't like about it. I want to put as
you
little of effort to watch a sport as I need to.
I mean, how much it's watching a show. Like I've told him to watch Drive to Survive a bunch of times, and you just refuse to do it. So
Yeah,
I think
I'm not gonna do
after
it.
the first GP that you've seen, do you think you're more open to watching F1, getting into that?
The only reason I'm open to F1 is because all of my friends watch it, and I feel left out most of the time. That's about it.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's
It does
more of a
suck.
peer
Yeah.
pressure thing than anything, dude.
Yeah, but you'll get into it. It's pretty fun. It's
Yeah.
pretty fun. Empty Shelf Gang. If any of you guys are F1 fans, comment down your favorite
Who's
team.
your racer?
Who's my racer?
Yeah, who's your racer?
Max Verstappen. I'm a huge Red Bull fan.
He's like he's the villain. Like he's painted as the villain.
So that's the thing. It depends on how you consume F1 media, right? If you're watching Drive to Survive, yes, he probably would be painted as that. But these guys they're just showing up to drive, man. There's no hidden agenda. It's just how they get you into the sport.
Okay, let me ask you this. So one of the main reasons I also hate the sport
Mhm.
is because it seems super closed off to people who are not millionaires. Straight up, if you're not a
Yeah.
millionaire, you cannot
Yeah.
enter the sport.
Yeah.
Soccer, cricket, all of these sports, like which I mean cricket not really, but soccer that I really watch.
Yeah.
You can get in like as just someone as a kid who plays on the street. Dude.
Yeah.
What's your argument of that?
So there is definitely a problem with that. But if you just look at the sport how it is, the greatest driver on the grid right now is
Which
Lewis
is who?
Hamilton.
Okay.
Right. And he is not a millionaire, or he wasn't a millionaire when he first started. Like if you watch his interviews,
Really?
you can see his dad had to work like 2 jobs just to get him to the place and to kart. Like he was just a phenomenal driver.
That
is
proves my
how-
point even more. That it's because it's closed off to these rich people. The one guy who wasn't rich and got in is now the best.
Well, yeah, but because of that, there have been initiatives to kind of include people
That's
from everywhere into racing.
Okay, like what?
Well, like the initiative to include people through
Shut the
racing.
fuck up, bro. What are you talking about?
No, but I think Lewis Hamilton himself has started like a driver academy.
Okay, that's cool.
So yeah, I
he's
don't
the
know too
GOAT,
many
right? He's
details,
like
but
he's the coolest guy.
people would consider him the GOAT.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that. It's a pretty controversial opinion, which I have no strong feelings about. So if you want to call him the GOAT, go ahead. But
I'll call him the GOAT.